Greetings and welcome to this week's CCRP update. CCRP Jamaica is a non-profit, non-denominational and non-political membership organization for individuals aged 40 and over. CCRP was founded by Jean Lowry Chin as a tribute to her mother and the seniors who guided her company, Procom, following its 30th anniversary. Our mission? To ensure the talent, experience and wisdom of seniors are respected, to ensure seniors enjoy the quality of life they deserve, to empower seniors to continue contributing to their communities, country and region. This program is proudly brought to you by Juicy Patties, always serving the land we love. From serving seriously good Jamaican food to empowering our communities, Juicy is proud to nourish Jamaica in every way. Today is a day of tribute to fathers, and we've got 5 CCRP members on standby to bring you their own views and sentiments. Almeda Hewitt from Runaway Bay, Don Streete from Lucy Hanover, Joan Martin from St. Elizabeth, Erica Carr DeSilva of St. James, and our Western Jamaica convener, Dr. Norma Taylor. But first, a little family business. Help us to continue advocating for your rights and assisting seniors in need. When you're a CCRP member, you're actively supporting the rights of seniors and the elderly and assisting in our outreach program. Members can make great savings with discounts of up to 30% from our over 100% discount partners. If you're 40 or over, you are eligible to join CCRP. For a fee of only 3,000 Jamaican dollars per year, CCRP opens up a world of exciting events. There are excursions, socials, and wellness and lifestyle events. And the CCRP offers 2 health insurance plans underwritten by Sagicor and an international health plan underwritten by Lloyd's of London. There is also the BCICJ&GI Silver Shield plan for motor and property insurance exclusively for CCRP members. For more information or to join online, visit our website, ccrponline.org. CCRP members, please check your email for information on this month's excursion to Puerto Rico Beach this coming Saturday. Charmaine Harrison will be at the CCRP head office tomorrow to sign you up for this enjoyable outing not to be missed. And now to the core of today's update. For today, Father's Day, a 5-pack of generous toasts to exemplary fathers. We'll hear from CCRP members with their tributes in this sequence. Almeda Hewitt from Runaway Bay, Don Streete from Lucy in Hanover, Joan Martin from St. Elizabeth, Erica Carr DeSilva from St. James, and Dr. Norma Taylor, convener of our Western Jamaica chapter.
Tribute to my father, the late Neville Thane, deceased November 2000. I will share one of my special memories of my father. Our family was separated in the 1960s due to migration. Between 1965 and 1967, my sisters and I joined our parents in London. Our father was keen on us learning the culture of the places in our new country. We did not have a car, so we used public transportation. Every bank holiday, we had a family outing. Dad bought a special ticket called Red Rover. This enabled us to have unlimited travel on the red buses in London for the day. One of my favorite places were Kew Gardens. We took our picnic lunches and drinks, and after several bus changes arrived. This place is a very large park with different gardens, green and hot houses, restaurants, restrooms, etc. The flowers were absolutely beautiful, and the hot houses had tropical flowers, trees, fruit trees, and plants. I particularly enjoyed the temperate houses, as this temperature reminded me of Jamaica. Although we were far away from Jamaica, we could still experience our hot climate. Thank you, Daddy.
Blessings to all fathers on this our special day. One of my most precious memories of our dad is leaving home in Lucy, Hanover, to attend Alpha Primary School in Kingston. Our dad orchestrated the entire trip. It was truly a production. He meticulously serviced the car, packaged several large boxes of grown provision as gifts for friends, and made sure that Mom packed everything we would need for the school term. At his suggestion, Mom also prepared a full Sunday meal for us to enjoy as a picnic at Spur Tree along the way. Looking back, I can see how much thought, care, and sacrifice went into that journey, and that was part of his life. Dad was an amazing father, a true gentleman, and we will always love, appreciate, and cherish the many sacrifices he made for our family. His love was evident in everything he did for us. Continue to rest in peace, my dad, with our love, always. Blessings.
My name is Joan Martin. I'm the CCRP St. Elizabeth representative. It's my pleasure to give some special memories of my father. His name is Cecil David Martin. He was born 1924 and he died 1989, aged 65 years old. He was a tall, dark, handsome man, married to my mother Joyce. They had 8 children in Jamaica and another 4 in the UK. The memories of my dad was of a man who was sure, steadfast, and strong. He had a dedicated work ethic of efficiency and punctuality. He was firm and strict. As children, it was important for us to listen and obey, or we would have to face the consequences. We loved to listen to his stories of Jamaica, St. Elizabeth, how he met my mum, traveling to the US on farm work, working in the bakery at Hampton, farming, and he talked a lot about food and cooking. He had a very vivid imagination. As children, Dad would take us on seaside trips organized by his workplace, and we had great fun, especially the ice cream. As Dad worked in a bakery in Jamaica, at Easter times, my parents would bake the traditional Jamaican bun and sell to Jamaicans in the UK at his workplace. The bakery aroma was so sweet, and we could not wait to eat the delicious homemade bun ourselves. We were taken care of by our dad in so many ways, and I will always treasure everything he did for us. When he died so young, it affected us all deeply, and all now we miss him. I thank God for having a dad in my life. He was a strong family man. He worked hard and was always loving, kind, steadfast, and loved us so much. God bless.
My name is Erica Carter Silva. The very first memory that surfaces when I think of my father is him sitting on the living room floor with my sisters and myself on a Christmas morning, participating in a pretend tea party using a tea set brought by Santa. Another Christmas morning, Santa dropped off a toy piano, and Daddy again joined us on the floor as he taught us to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. My father loved music. He played the guitar, specializing in the Hawaiian guitar. Often he would play for us and sing oldies such as Oh My Papa, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. When we were all in high school, he signed us up for piano lessons and bought us a piano from Music Mart, leaving us no excuse for not practicing as we should. Looking back, I can see that he tried to widen our horizons, to encourage creativity. He was very protective and very strict, and he demanded honesty above all. The only time he ever punished me was when I was about 8 years old. He had lent me a lovely fat red crayon, and while using it, the point broke. And each time I sharpened it, the point would break again until it was just a stub. I was so afraid that he would be angry that I threw it away and hoped that he would forget that he had lent it to me. Sometime after he returned home that evening, he asked me for it, and I lied. I can't remember what I said, but I know that I lied. He eventually got the truth out of me and punished me for the lie. I have never forgotten that, and it has carried me all through life.
I am Norma Taylor, Western Convener of CCRP. Happy Father's Day to fathers, grandfathers, and those who stand in the gap. I grew up with my grandfather, a most remarkable man in so many ways. Although he would often tell us that he had limited education, he was no one's fool. He drafted his own legal documents, for example, and he would stay up after dinner every weeknight to quiz us children on our schoolwork and our homework. And on Sundays, before we had dinner, he would ask us to repeat the golden text so we learned to be always prepared or face embarrassment. I look back with nostalgia and I remember the many Christmases when Papa made sure to entertain the children in our relatively small community. He would go to the top of the road and call out, "Children, children." "Yes, Papa," chorus the children. Sometimes he would just say, "Coop, coop, coop, coop. Come gather round." They quickly surrounded him and he would go deep in his dungaree pockets to extract a number of coins sprinkled with a few paper denominations. He would then throw them into the air and watch delightedly as the children scrambled to retrieve as much as they could. Then they would run off to buy sweets and gifts at the nearby shop. There's another experience more personal that I would like to share. One evening, my twin sister and I and Papa sat in the living room. We were reading and he was sitting in his rocking chair in a kind of reverie, contemplative and quiet. And then he shared that he did not know how it was possible to love grandchildren more than one's own children. At 9 years old, I was stunned. This revelation was something else. I thought about his honesty and I knew for sure that apart from my parents, I was deeply loved by my papa, my hero.
You've been listening to 5 heartfelt Father's Day toasts from the following members of our CCRP community: Almeda Hewitt from Runaway Bay, Don Streete from Lucy, Hanover, Joan Martin from St. Elizabeth, Erica DeSilva from St. James, and Dr. Norma Taylor, convener of our Western Jamaica chapter. From Team CCRP, cheers to all exemplary fathers and male mentors among us now, and of course those of blessed memory. As always, we close by inviting you and yours to draw closer to our community, no delay. Until next Sunday at 3, for all things CCRP, visit our website, ccrponline.org. Like or follow us on all socials, including YouTube, where we have replays of this program. The Caribbean Community of Retired Persons, CCRP, is a non-profit membership organization for persons 40 years and over, retired or preparing for retirement. This program is proudly brought to you by Juicy Patties, always serving the land we love. From serving seriously good Jamaican food to empowering our communities, Juicy is proud to nourish Jamaica in every way.